don't need all your fucking greed. I was trying to write some songs this morning, and I come to an impasse and I didn't know where to go with them anymore, so I went out and got myself a cup of coffee and some breakfast and listened to the radio. And I was listening to the news and I come to realize something that maybe I'd never realized, but put some thought about it. And it turns out there really ain't nothing new. It looks like we're on the brink of another war. I still don't know why. I don't think anybody can tell me what for. Well, the real reason anyway. And they tell us that's protect our freedoms. They tell us it's because they attacked us first. They tell us that we need to fight them over there so we don't have to fight them over here. And I understand that, I do. But you know, what the hell did my freedom ever do to anybody? My freedom to pray, my freedom to talk, my freedom to own a gun, what the hell did that do to anybody? The truth of the matter is none of this started yesterday. None of this started last week. None of this started, hell, this past year. See, we've been fighting the same damn war for 2,000 years now. More than 2,000 years. It ain't never done nothing. It ain't never solved nothing. Ain't nobody found no peace over it. All it's done is led to other wars. And somewhere along the way, we forgot why we started fighting in the first place. I mean, 2,000 years of people dying for no good goddamn reason at all. If you ask me, I think the whole reason behind wars, it ain't because somebody hates that I'm able to pray the way I want to pray or shoot the gun I want to shoot. These wars are started by greedy people. They want yours, they want theirs, and they want their neighbors. I mean, why do they need so much stuff anyway? All we need is food and water, a little shelter, a couple of things to make us feel real good. The most valuable things in life you can't buy. You can't buy true love. You can't buy education. You can't buy compassion, empathy, sympathy. The greatest thing in life to me is something I had to learn the hard way, and I've only recently started practicing. It's better to forgive people. You damn sure don't have to forget. But when you forgive somebody, you take that weight off of your heart. You take that weight off of their soul. And that's the hardest thing in the world for me to do. Hell, some of y'all know me pretty well, and I've stirred up a lot of shit in my days, and I've been slowly but surely going through and apologizing to those who I think need it the most. You can't buy that. See, I'm playing guitar while I'm talking right now because I know for a fact that if I was just sitting here talking that you would just, either not listen to it or scroll on past it. But there's things I've learned over the years, and maybe I can share a little with you. We don't need no more troubles. And we don't need no more wars. We don't need your ego trips. Don't need no more fucking wars. You see how easy that was to listen to? Now I know that some of you would have just learned that part, raised your glass of beer in the air and said, hell yeah, man, it's a good tune. Now, I've been listening to a lot of, in case you couldn't realize, I've been listening to a lot of folk music and old country songs and stuff from my parents' days, and I've actually been checking out some of the music from the days of my grandparents. The one thing I realized is that they was all talking about revolution. They was talking about pain. They was talking about overcoming strife. They was talking about how to move forward. The problem is nobody actually read those lyrics and took into consideration the emotions that made them happen. The same thing's happening today, People say we need Rage Against the Machine again, and I don't disagree, but I also don't agree. You see, we don't need them because we already pissed off. Now, I don't even like Beyonce. But I tell you what, I have read some of her lyrics, and there's some revolutionary blood in that woman. But nobody really seems to care. Nobody really reads the lyrics, takes into consideration what she's trying to say. So long as she sings it real pretty. That's all that people care about anymore. I mean, before I sat down and started recording this video for whatever hell reason I'm recording it for, I was listening to Bob Marley. And that's who we need right now. We need this message of love, compassion, and understanding. We don't need your ego trips. We don't need no more of your fucking greed. Now, if you made it this far into the video, hell, I'm fucking proud of you. I wouldn't have listened to my stupid ass for this long. Shit, all I'm doing is talking. Which is something I wish everybody else would do at some point. We'll never truly understand where we all come from if we just stop talking. At some point in history, a couple thousand years ago, we all stopped talking and we just started fighting. We ain't let go of that grudge since. Now we're about 11 minutes into this now, and I don't blame you if you turn it off, but I'm still gonna keep on talking. What we need is a little love, a little compassion, a little sympathy, a little empathy, a little understanding can go a long way. So if you just try talking, not just to other people, but to yourself. You can't truly understand somebody else unless you truly understand yourself. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why people are so greedy. Maybe they're trying to understand themselves and they think surrounding themselves with beautiful things and lots of wealth is going to make them the person that they think they need to be. But I don't think very many of them tried to just live the simple things of life. So this is the year 2020, and I look at it as the year of hindsight. You know what they say, hindsight's 2020. And that's another one of those things that people just say and don't actually know what it means. They say hindsight's 2020 because you're supposed to look back at it and go, oh yeah, man, that makes sense now. And why that's important is because you're supposed to learn from that. Yeah, it makes sense now. You can carry that with you into the future and learn from it. So why don't you go on out there and forgive people that I know it's really uncomfortable to forgive, and realize that maybe they're not so different from you. 'Cause we don't need no more trouble, and we don't need no more war. We don't need your ego trips. We don't need your fucking greed. Learn to love, learn to talk, man. Learn to forgive. Move forward.